Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ. I'm going to do a little, I guess I'll call it shopping, excuse me, a shopping haul. And this is a first for me. It is only just gone 7 a.m. in the morning. I've only just lit the fire. My fingers are so cold. It's -2 degrees. Like, it's cold. Hubby's in bed, he's sick, so he's home, and I want to get this video done so it's not kind of impinging on his comfort, being able to be up and by the warmth of the fire when it gets warm. I do apologise in advance that I seem to be a bit froggy. And it's cold, so my nose is probably going to run, and I do have a touch of the cold that my hubby has got, so, you know, let's get on with it, shall we? So, two places. I would call this thrifting, op shopping. The two places I'm going to show you, and I'm going to try and be as quick as I can. So, first place we went to on the day after my birthday was the book barn. And the first time I went there, I noticed boxes of banana boxes of books that had been torn up. I was really intrigued, and so I guessed what it was for. But this time I actually asked, and they says, oh, they're going to recycling. You can take whatever you want out of them. So it was like, sweet, because I found this book here. This is the whole guts of the book. And I didn't take the cover. I should have taken the cover because I think it would have made a cool journal. But this vellum dust jacket off the book, and I thought, I'm going to have that. And this is full of just sweet little sentiments about friendship and beautiful imagery. So for free, you bet I'm in. I just really like that. I'm going to do the excuse me, books first to get them off my desk, because I know they are casting a bit of a shadow at the top of my desk. So all up, for all my books, I paid $15. There's this little Chinese character. I'm guessing it's Chinese. I don't actually know, but most likely. And I just, you know, foreign text. It's got me all over it. But also the colour of the pages, super cool. So it is staple bound, so you can only tear out a page at a time, but love it. And look at that cover. No idea what it says. I might do a translate scan later on, see what it's actually all about. Then this little boy's annual, which has got some really cool imaging in, particularly one in here that sold it for me was this one of the guy on horse jumping. Love that. I typically don't go for these because I find the pages are super thick, but this one's not too bad, and it's, you know, it's just full of really cool bits and pieces. And when I was having a look at it when I got it home, I found a really cool, these like little nature notebook things: bird, poppy, oak, red admiral, butterfly, sycamore, toad, and meadow barley. There's just that page of them, and then there's other sort of sample type things as well. If I can quickly, you're taking too long, like these fern illustrations. Very cool. So there was that one. The Children's Picture Dictionary, which, if you've watched me regularly, you'll know I love using images out of these types of books. And these ones are a good size, and they've actually got little poems going along with most entries. Look at this beautiful tiger image there. And it is broken up, like it's falling apart, so I'm not going to feel too sad about further tearing it up. This one, have not yet decided whether I'm going to tear it up or not. Probably, because you can pick, I've seen these multiple places. This is the first time I've actually bought one. So New Zealand artist, lives close to whereby my friend lives, over on Banks Peninsula. In fact, it turned to this one, O'Kane's Bay Heritage. Just beautiful watercolour images. Shiny, yes, but I reckon I can use those. And there's even some cats. And a pussycat. And a pig. Yeah, just beautiful images. This one, Hilda Boswell's Treasury of Poetry. I couldn't find a date on this one. Not sure how old it is. I'm picking maybe 60s. But again, just really sweet images. I'm in two minds. Do I cut it up? Do I not? It is really lovely. It's in really good condition as well. The cover not so much, but the pages themselves are pretty darn good. Sweet, so sweet. But anyway, that's that one. Then there's this one, which is upside down. This is the Birds of Australia. Now, I've already taken some pages out of this, and it's just got lots and lots of bird illustrations ready to fussy cut. It is the same images as my field guide to Australian birds, but just in a much larger format, which is really cool. So I get large birds, you know, to fussy cut. Super fun. So as I said, I've already harvested some pages out of there to go in my Patreon mail. Second to last book, if I can grab it with my cold fingies. New Zealand Poetry for Fun. Now this is a bit of a funny one, in that, yeah, it's just a bit weird. 1978. The poems are all written by children, and most of them are just, I mean, if your child wrote them, you'd think they're precious, but I look at them and go, oh, they're quite lame. But they're written by children, like around the 9, 10, 11 age mark. But I like the font of the poetry and the yellow pages with the red lines. And then it's got pictures, which are quirky and weird. But again, I just like the texture and the pattern. So I envisage that most of these I will actually just use parts of rather than the actual pictures. This one's quite nice though. The ducks flying over the top of the couch and the bulrushes around it. Yeah, but otherwise, like, this is weird. They've got 4 arms. There's a cow on the couch. Yeah, so I just was attracted to the colours and the text. And it wasn't expensive. So now this is my piece de resistance for the books. I absolutely love it. It's already covered in plastic, the dust jacket. It's an old schoolgirls book being cancelled from a school. I picked it up because I loved the images and I thought, yes, I can use those images, but no, I cannot. I cannot tear up this book. It is so beautiful. I hope I can find another one of it. It's Leonard de Vries. Don't know how you pronounce that. Maybe Breeze, if it's a Spanish name. I don't know. Leonard, then D-E, then V-R-I-E-S is the author. It's called Bygone Days. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I cannot tear this up, and the paper is creamy and beautiful. It's got stamps from the girls' school, but I don't mind that. 1984 it was published, and it's just beautiful. I would love to find 1 or 2 more copies of this because they're double-sided, so if I found 2 more copies, I might be able to bring myself to harvest. But it's just the most stunning, stunning book. Beautiful. I just love it so much. I cannot tear this up. and in beautiful condition as well. Absolutely gorgeous condition. So if you ever see this on your travels, you might want to pick it up for yourself, either to keep on your bookshelf and enjoy, or to harvest, depending on the condition as well. You know, if it's in a bad condition, it's a bit easier to tear these things up, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to warm my hands because it's so cold. We had snow 2 days ago, and it actually snowed here, big fluffy clumps falling from the sky. It was wonderful, but now it's freezing, and it's a full moon out there as well. Okay, I have 2 big bags from my favorite junk shop to go to, Creative Junk. This could take some time, my friends. I'm going to try and just make it as quick as possible. So I picked up just some plain fabrics. This is like thermal backing for curtains, so a couple of bits of that. Oops, threads. And then this is a plain white, I'm guessing some sort of cotton, but that will be probably a lot of that will be coffee dyed and, you know, used however. This little roll of stuff I picked up, had a rubber band around it. I don't actually know what it is, but it's kind of fluffy on one side and smooth on the other. Now I don't know if you can see, it's got, can you see that? It's got a little mouse sitting on a newspaper and some flower designs. I have no idea what it is, but it's really cool. I didn't know it had those on it. I just thought that feels like really interesting paper to use. So it's a cool texture. There's that. Then I got a bunch of these. So fill a bag, and each bag was $16, and then you stuff it. Well, I stuff it as full as I can because I don't get to go all the time. So that the bags are quite full. So these fun things in various colours. There's red, pink, neon yellow. There's a sort of a sagey pale green in here as well somewhere. Maybe I've put it in another stack. I don't know. Oh, no, here it is. There we go. It's kind of all folded over weird. They're strips with a sticky end at one end, and I think they're like for tying around like wrists or luggage or something, like for a pass to an event or something. They're really cool. Love those. I am most positive I can use those. Oops, my books are falling over. Stacked on the arm of the chair. Right. This one I got hubby to pick up for me. It's just a Sudoku book, which I will use. I like doing Sudokus, so I will actually just use this for myself. There's only one done in it. And then once I've done it, I might harvest the cover and things, or the, you know, bits off it to use. I've got a bunch of different cards. Oops, there's the rubber band off that paper. I don't know if I've got them all out, but fascinating. These got these birds on the back, or bird and a bug, and then it's got these interesting images. I don't know what the game is. Oh, there's a bug. I don't know how you play it, but I'm not going to be using them as cards anyway. You know, as playing cards, I'll use them as ephemera. I just thought they were really interesting. This is a set of Aboriginal design cards, well used, well loved, which are cool. Here, these are more Australian. They've just got that design on the back. Again, well used and well loved, so they're all yellowed up and fun. Happy Family set, which is really cool. You know, pretty good condition. They have been used though. So super fun. I don't know if the whole set's there or not. I do remember playing Happy Families when I was a child. So it's a bit reminiscent for me as well, those ones. These ones are just ordinary playing cards, I think. Or were these ones something weird as well? No, just plain ordinary playing cards. And lovely, you know, used condition. They're not playing cards. And then these are really intriguing. Again, I don't know what the game is, what they're from. They're all horses, either over a water jump. There's a blank one in each colour, or a grass jump. And they're in blue, yellow, green, and red. So I have no idea what they're about, and just a plain card back on the back. Just fun. They're horses. I love horses. If anyone knows what the game is, let me know, because it's very intriguing. I do have to say that. This humongous stamp, there were 2 of these. I grabbed one, and it's got a little table on here with quoted, approved, Econex. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. And file made, and then a column for date and a column for initial. I just thought it was interesting and fun. This one hubby found for me, and it's so cool. And I thought, he told me about it, and I kind of glanced at it, and I says, yes, please, put that in the bag. I thought, yeah, the dates are probably going to be out, but it actually goes up to the end of 2025, so it's still got current dates on it. And then this one on the end here is a whole lot of different options. So it's got 12 different options: checked, delivered, entered, paid, shipped, answered, back ordered, cancelled, billed, received, charged, and faxed. And so you can have whatever word of those you like partnered with whatever date. And I thought, how fun for, you know, creating faux IDs or that type of thing. I thought that would be super cool. So yes, pick that one up. A largish 90 centimeters by 160 centimeters piece of this red fabric, which I might actually make something for myself out of, don't know. Other than that, it will be cut up for journals. I got some bits of, you know, just in bits of different yarns. This one with the little pom-poms on, I can't actually find the end at the moment, so I'm just going to have to like pull it apart and then rewind it. Got some more here. There's this one. And this one was all coming undone, so there's this piece of fabric with the eyelet flowers in it, which is really pretty. There were a couple of bits of this, so I just took one, and hubby's like, there's another piece there, and I says, I only need one. Pretty. The satin selvage, I always grab a bunch. This one's actually not satin. It's tied with satin, but it's not satin. First time I've seen this particular fabric, so I grabbed that. So I always get these. I love using them to close my journals with. And I look for different colours that I might not have in my stash yet. And this orange one, I had to pull it and pull it and pull it because it was all unravelled and tossed in amongst everything. Isn't it a fabulous, bright, happy colour? I didn't have orange before. I don't know when I'll use the orange, but I just had to have it, even if I had to pull for ages. And this pretty blue. This little bit of fabric that my hubby found is a bit of curtain or upholstery fabric sample. My hubby picked it up and really loved it and says, "Do you want this?" And I could tell he really wanted me to have it, so I said okay. Then there's this bit of checked flannel material, which I love a good check, and that's really pretty. And actually it's really nice and warm too on my cold fingers. They had a bunch of these, and I looked at, it's like a film reel. It's quite thin, very thin, and I kind of wondered about using it as a mark maker on my gel plate. So I grabbed one. I thought have a play with that at some stage. A roll of this ribbon, thick ribbon. Yeah, really nice, really nice. That would actually be good for closures as well. This lace here, the red polka dots. Oh, I might have to do a bit of a shuffle and chuck this stuff over onto my hubby's chair so I've got room to pull out more stuff. So let's do a chuck. There's another bit of satin, another bit of fluffy yarn. This sparkly ribbon, which I just thought was pretty. That would be really nice for Christmas. This bit of trim here, which is coming apart at the end there, but that's okay. It's quite pretty. Just random bits of lace, you know, little snippets. This one is a reasonable amount of that one, of that light blue one, and then there's just this short bit here, and this pretty sort of lilac-y blue and cream, and then this sort of more ivory lace. Actually, oh, I thought it had a stretch, but no, it's just because it's lace, you know, it's got space. That all stretched. This is beautiful, this beautiful black lace. That would have been an expensive one actually, I think, in its day. Very pretty. Some more white lace. This one is really cool. It's crocheted lace. Just fun and a pretty colour. And then this blue one, blue and white. And this red one, ruffled lace. Very pretty in the red. It's all getting chucked on my hubby's chair, so hopefully he doesn't get up while I'm doing the video. Then this beautiful larger bit of fabric, lace fabric. Isn't that pretty? Love that. And then this sort of velvety material here in this russety brown, very autumny, very rich colour and beautiful texture. And nice and soft, and rubbing my cold hands on it. Hubby found this as well, and it's book cover, adhesive book cover. A reasonable amount of it, bit chewed into, which is fine. And I thought it'd be fantastic die cut. Imagine die cutting shapes out of that. I think that'd be really fun. Beautiful colour, and who can resist the sparkle? Some red tissue, like brand new, not in the packet, but brand new. So a bunch of different tissues. This one's branded, which I don't mind, just black and white print. Some used yellow, some used one with lizards on it, some kind of I don't know what colour, ecru colour maybe call that. Some white. This one I love, stationery tissue with paper clips and pens and scissors and paint tubes, etc. on it. And I've got a couple of bits of that. That's fun. And then I've got white with pink polka dots, some more white, and some more of the pink polka dots. And I think that's all for the tissue. So more fabric. So just some random bits and pieces that I really just like the colours of, or thought would be very usable to make little bits and pieces with. These are squares of this colour, sort of a coffee colour really. Don't even have to coffee dye it. This sparkly cream fabric, very pretty. Then there's a whole lot of these, all about the same size, looks to be the same fabric in those colours. There's another bit I think of that first fabric, yes it is. A little butterfly piece, just a tiny wee piece, but all good. And then this lovely bit of, it's actually like a pillowcase, an old pillowcase or something, that's been chopped into. But I thought that was quite cool. And just another little square of fabric, and then this stripy one. Aren't they cool? And then some bias binding in green and blue and pink or peachy colour. Bit more lace. I think I've picked this one up before from there. I'm getting threads all over me, guys. And then this brownie, it's like the red one, a little bit like the red one, only it's in browns. It's all folded in half. It's quite pretty. And another little bit of white. What's caught up in there? Something stuck up in there. Oh, okay. They are actually stuck to the backing. Some green stickers. You will probably see I've got blue ones of these as well. A random little piece of wallpaper. Some Asian kind of look stationery, just a few sheets of that, very pretty. I got tons of paper stuff. I love the paper stuff. This is another wallpaper, get the word out, wallpaper sample, and I thought this would be amazing to die cut as well. Look at all that silver sparkle, just so pretty. Die cutting shapes. I can see die cutting in my future actually with a few things. I got just a little bunch of these beautiful Agapantha illustrations, and there were a lot of these types of illustrations. Lydia, when you were there, did you look in the drawers? Because I found a whole lot of different ones, small ones. So we have macadamia. And I just grabbed a bunch, so I'll be sharing these in Patreon mail. Violets, I think, or viola. I don't think there were many of those. There was only one of these, little cicada. Then there's sweet peas. And primrose? No, there's another name. It's escaping me at the moment. The picture plant, interesting. There's another one of those. And then there's these wee strips. And there's carrots. And then I've got a few more of those strips. And then there's these cards with olives on. Got a few of those. And then these long ones, Purakawa and Kotukutuku. Don't know. Never heard of that one. New Zealand plant, but I've never heard of it. And then these ones, which I thought would be lovely done into panels of lavender. There was only one of this, which is Iris. Another lady, Abby. If you're watching this, Abby, hi. A lady I met in the shop. We had a great time chatting and sharing things out of these drawers. There was this one and there was apples, and so I gave Abby the choice of which one she wanted. The apples were really pretty. The iris is pretty as well. Hubby found me some alphabet stickers in black, so you probably can't see much of those because they're in black. I found a couple of tags, one with string, one with... Oh, I did not realise they had things on them. That's all right, I can cover them up. These random bits of cardstock cut into like surfboard shapes, I don't know, but I can use them. Envelopes in a variety of sizes and colours. What's that? Oh, that's a card with an aperture cut out of. And then some like origami paper. There's some... Are they more macadamia but without the writing on? Okay, I thought they were different, but they're basically the same, just without the words. So, origami paper. A bunch of printed out floral images, just, you know, just on actually quite shiny paper, but that's okay. I'll cut them out and use those. Okay, more wallpaper samples, pretty much the same pattern, I think, just different colourways as that silvery one. Well, that's the exact same, I think, just a different section of the pattern. Same with that one. Look at all this silver, it's going to be amazing. And this one is a different pattern, so it's got pine cones on it. They're pretty, and a sort of a more pewter silver. So I spent $32 all up, so I've got some blue paper and some pink paper. Both these are quite thin, very thin papers, which is fine. Love all those different textures. Right, I really need to kind of move these somewhere, I think. Just a warning, this video may go a little long. I do apologise if it does. We're almost through the first bag. Oh, I found some more fabric hiding, little squares of that blue. Okay. This is the first time I'm unpacking since getting them home, so I'm kind of re-going through everything. A bunch of file folders here, used file folders. You know we love those, to use those. There's a purple one as well. The old brown ones. These ones are old as well. Interesting sort of style and a bit thicker. And then a yellow one. Yellow one looks pretty good condition actually, as does the purple. Okay, then I got a bunch of stamp album, old pages from stamp album, still with hinges on, but I can clean those up, use those. I like the text on them as well, so somebody's just emptied out their stamp album. And then there's a couple of other different bits of graph paper as well, in varying degrees of condition. Oh, can't pick anything up with my cold fingers. Got this little pack of just random papers. There's some, that's tissue, that round one here, and then like printer paper, just with a cool pattern. Just a couple of sheets of that. It's fun with all the stars. And then this, again, somebody's just taken a spiral bound book and ripped all the pages out and popped them in this bag. And so they're all just really nice paper. Be great as journal pages or whatever. I love paper. I just love paper. Okay, so that's the end of the first bag. I'm just going to pop on pause while I kind of put everything back in the bag and then get the next bag. Oh, apart from these, I forgot these. These are little printed out like homemade flashcards. I thought, you know, just some of the images were quite cute. And they could be fun little bits of ephemera, or in my personal journal. And there's 5 different colours with different images on them. So I thought they were a bit of fun. I think they were for teaching English, because they were in a bag with some Asian language stuff. Right, so now I'm going to pop on pause, put all this back in the bag, and then grab the next bag. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's take a dive into bag number 2. Right, so I showed you the green stickers. Here's the blue. This roll of it's very heavy. It's heavy paper. I was like, is it cardstock? Is it paper? But it's a bit, you know, discoloured and marked and stuff on the outside, but it's pretty good on the inside. Love the colour. And then a roll of what I thought was just textured paper. And I got a surprise when I had a look. It's actually art, and it's aged, it's foxed, it's, you know, they're damaged slightly, but really pretty artworks. Prints, they're prints of foreign cities, foreign places. Foreign to me anyway, not New Zealand. So I was quite surprised when I found out what was inside there. I just thought it was really cool paper. Okay, I won't bother doing it up right now. This is just a roll of heavy, like cartridge paper or something. Just, you know, paper. It's paper, people, it's paper. And then a bunch of these, this is sticker paper, just they were offcuts. I thought, you know, I love stickers. They'd be cool, like sprayed or coloured up and then die cut, or just cut into pieces. And then again, offcuts of this beautiful flex stone, sort of creamy colour cardstock. This is cardstock. I love that. Just some kids construction paper, just a random few little pages. One single doily. I know, one single doily. A bunch of CD envelopes, which I really want to do, to work with and do a project with. I picked up a few golden books. This one, it is a bit marked and stuff, but I thought, I've never done a golden book journal, and I'm kind of feeling like I want to. And if I do, I thought I would perhaps use this one and do it as a farm theme. I can't see the other ones I picked up at the moment, but we'll get to them. some more random envelopes. This art pad, which I should have looked at closer because I thought it was just blank pages, but every page has child's, or almost every page has child scribbles on. So I might just have to like add some more of my own. This is kind of more of a picture, the rest are mostly scribbles. You know, add my own and then just use them for collage fodder. A little bit of wrapping paper that I thought was pretty, that's not used. This one's used, but pretty. I found one of the gold stars that you picked up, Lydia. You left one behind. I found it. Some dotty stickers. Just a little blank notebook style, blank pages, called My Little Book of Secrets. A bunch more different random sized envelopes, different sizes, different shapes. This little book here about attracting birds to your yard, and it's a New Zealand book, so I thought I could use that in the New Zealand journals I am working on right now. So that was cool find. A file stamp. I haven't tested it. Let's see if it... Yep, still got enough ink to work. Probably on its way out, but I can re-ink them. Some of this joining tape for jib board. Oh, there's another pack of cards. That's right. Sushi playing cards. And this beautiful little acrylic or plastic box. Brand new. I love the box itself. And they're all this on the back. And then different styles of sushi on the front. Just really quirky. Really fun. Brand new. Never been used. But I thought, how fun is that? And then the little sleeve as well. Super cute. And then these my hubby found for me. I hadn't even seen them. Probably because of the case. So really cool, like oval case with playing cards from our casino in Christchurch. Just look at that shape. Isn't that fun? And the backs are quite fun as well. So hubby picked those up and I was like, oh, how cool. They are awesome. And the container is awesome as well. Like, just fun. Fun, fun. I thought I had more cards somewhere. Now, this we find very perplexing. We cannot work out what it's supposed to be. It is 3D printed. We can tell that because of the way it's formed. It's kind of interesting graphically. Like, hubby thinks it reminds him of a rabbit. To me, it reminds me of a stem of leaves. But I thought it'd be really cool on the gel plate for mark making. It's just really intriguing. Maybe someone was just practicing. Don't know. Talking of mark making, I picked up this little child's toy. It's been in a sand pit because you can still see sand around it, so it needs a clean. But I thought that would be fun on the gel plate. Some florist paper in a beautiful bright pink. Hubby picked that up for me as well. And I was like, okay. Some gold elastic. Little post-it flags. These are interesting. There's these ones. Just dive into the bottom of the bag. And yellow ones. And there's the see-through. That one's actually been written on. But they're translucent. And they're plastic. Oh, I had several sheets there. They're quite thin. Just really intriguing. And the backing is clear plastic that they're stuck onto. So super fun. some stamps. Cheers, surprise, there's a few more. Some baker's twine. Here's another stamp. This one was brand new, still wrapped in plastic, so I've taken the plastic off. Approved for payment. Let's give it a little... It might be brand new, but old, that the ink's dried up a bit. But I can re-ink it. So, again, a really nice plastic box there. A pack of parchment paper, just a few left in there. Pretty colour, isn't it? Isn't that a gorgeous colour? Love that colour. Pretty. A stencil. I do have the stencil, but I have recently been thinking I want stencils that I can get a bit mucky, and this one's already mucky, so that suited me. Some random bits of scrapbook paper. I think this marbly one is also scrapbook paper. It's been cut into, but you know, scraps. There's a couple of whole sheets here. Same. Oh, there's alphabet stickers stuck on the back. It's funny, you know, things get jammed in together, and sometimes you get little surprises. So just a couple of whole bits there. I think there might be another couple of scrapbook bits and pieces. These are like cardstock dividers. I don't know what they're from, but they're kind of cool. I picked up half this bag was paper bags, and a lot of those paper bags were for the food bank. And I just chose out a variety of the smaller ones and some other shapes and sizes for me to use in journaling, but most of them went to the food bank for packing up things like mushrooms and apples and stuff, because we were really short on them. These pages with Asian foreign language, I think it's Asian, but there's a couple of account books, ledgers. I'll be coffee dyeing those up. Love those. One of these plastic wallet things, which I love for storing my digitals in, for design team projects, so I'm always in need of those, and this one's in really good condition. More paper bags. And some more paper bags. This is really pretty wrapping paper, which has got Pahudakawa on it, which again I thought would be brilliant for the New Zealand journals I'm doing right now, because Pahudakawa is a New Zealand native. There's this large bit here from a calendar. They've got heaps and heaps of these. I just grabbed one because I want to use this bottom section of colour. Would be cool, even as a journal page. And then this would actually be good as a journal page. You know, it needs trimming down because it's too large, but just pretty. And aged on the back as well. I've got a few sheets of this, not sure what the weight is, but just it's actually got a really lovely feel to it, of that paper. These envelopes here from Office Max, which is a stationery store here in New Zealand. I don't know if it's in other countries, with these boxes and into office envelope. And it's funny because I picked these up and Abby was like, oh, they're boring. I was like, no, they're not. And I started explaining, you know, you could do this with it. You turn it into a journal page and then you've got a pocket, or you can, you know, do all the things to it. And she'd never heard of junk journaling. So I did a little introduction to junk journaling for her, which was fun. A couple more stamps here that go with the other ones. And this one is probably the pick of all. It's a Montaga brand stamp, which is a company here in Christchurch, New Zealand, that makes stamps. and it's a pussycat one, and it's beautiful. I haven't actually used it, so I don't know what the stamp's like, but Montaga stamps are really good quality. I picked these up. They had a whole box of them. I've been into them. Why can't I get into them now? Oh, open at the end. They've got lights on the end. The pens don't work, or at least I can't get them to work, but they've got lights on the end, and they're fidget spinners. Sorry if it sends anyone a bit spinny, but you know, when you haven't got so much lights around, you can see that light. Oh, now the light's not going. I don't expect too much. It's, yeah, the light's dying, but funny. Like, there was a whole box, and I thought, I'm going to grab them, see what they're like. I didn't know they were fidget spinners. A math book. Coffee dye that up too. This children's sticker book. Cover's been ripped. It's got a lot of the stickers still intact. All about body parts. That's fine. I'm sure I can use them. And some really cool, you know, bits and pieces, illustrations and things I can use, cut up. This envelope here, I'm not going to open it. It's got a bunch of like photo frames in it, the cardstock matting, and then it's got some stickers of various types. So there's some thick ones and some paper stickers, all word stickers. These are from a photo frame as well, or photo book. I just grabbed 2 of them because I thought it's interesting cardstock. Maybe I can cut down, use them on a page as an aperture. Some new stamp album pages that are unused, and it's a lovely pale green. This music book, blank music lines, the front few pages have been used, which is great. Some florist stuff, whatever you call it. Really cool texture there. It'd be fun to use. Some sticker paper. There was a huge box of this as well. And these are long strips, so they're about 1 inch wide, I guess, strips of stickers. And then I got some more sheet music of various types. This one's in, I'm guessing, German. That's just a bit of cardstock there. Yeah, just various bits and pieces. This one's quite fun. Not scannable because it's not old enough. This one I'm not sure on the age of. Some of them are dated, some aren't. So I'll have to take a closer look. I thought this was quite fun. Jog along, little donkey. So yeah, sheet music. Here's the other golden books. So words. Some fun images in there. The fuzzy duckling, that would be quite cute too, actually, as a journal. But these ones are soft cover, whereas the farmyard ones are hard cover. Isn't that sweet? Gorgeous. And little golden picture dictionary with really cool images in that one. Got some, oh, what's in behind? Oh, more sheet music. It's an older one too by the look of it. Some folders, really modern, but really nice cardstock. So that one, and they have different on the inside. So this grey dotty one's pink on the inside. The stripy foiled one is green on the inside by the looks. Yes, green on the inside. And then this bright pink one with gold foiling is green on the inside. So I don't know whether I'll use them as folders or whether I'll cut them up. A bunch here of different, just random bits of paper, last stickers and cardstock, and some more parchment in a different colour. And I think we're almost done. So graph paper and a loose leaf pad. This little graph paper booklet with a random bit of pink paper in the middle that was in there when hubby picked it up for me. And it's a grey grid. And last, if I can grab it with my cold fingers, is just some lined loose leaf paper. So, huge haul. Like, now I've got to find places to put it all. I've got some coffee dyeing to do. I've got some harvesting to do. I'm going to be one busy girl. And we're under the hour. I'm surprised, my friends, that I got that done in under an hour. Thanks for joining me. I hoped you enjoyed seeing through all my goodies. I enjoyed revisiting exactly what I'd picked up. Take care, my friends, and I'll be back tomorrow with a new video. I'll see you then. Bye for now.